but I've been painting the banister rails, and I'm sure any of you who have had the experience of painting, preparing painting banister railings will know all too well, and shivers are probably still in your spine at my very mention of it. But they take a very, very long time, and they require a strange painting technique where you kind of go around and around them rather than up and down them, because there's so many little nooks and also the crannies. Now, normally I'm a big fan of both the nook and the cranny. I'm not quite sure which one is my favorite of the two. It just depends where I am. It could be that you're in a good area for nooks, and the nooks are inviting and all the rest of it. But you could be out another day and see a very attractive cranny. And go look at that cranny. I've been favouring the nooks of late, and I feel quite guilty about that now, because that cranny, oh, that's a lovely cranny there. So, going back to the banister railings, they've got lots of wee nooks and crannies in them, and you can't just slap the paint over them. You have to poke it a wee bit and go in circular motions, but also a wee bit of the poking, like I say. I do like to poke the paint on occasion, especially if the wood is imperfect and it's got little holes and recesses in it. Then what I find, what is my technique and one that I have developed over the years, is the poking of the paintbrush. So poke the paintbrush in there, get it poked in properly, with not too much paint on it, and you will find that fills those annoying little gaps, as well as all those nooks and also the crannies. Mr. Stephen, you're certainly banging on about your nooks and crannies today. It's almost like you've never talked about it before, and you feel quite happy to be talking about it. I am quite happy to be talking about it, folks. I like the way nooks and crannies sound, and also I remember hearing it first as a wee boy in Korea and going, what on earth are nooks and crannies? And you see, I think you go through your life sort of having a vague idea about what constitutes a nook and a cranny without fully understanding the situation and the definition of them. You can get a nook without a cranny, of course, and you can get a cranny without a nook. They're not mutually dependent on one another, although you would be forgiven for thinking so.